Hi everyone, it's Dr. Dave, and I am so excited about today's topic because I think I may have found a very important way to help reverse aging. In fact, I would consider this like finding the fountain of youth. Come in a little closer. I know what you're thinking. I'm going to sell you a new Botox treatment or massage table.
This is your first massage?
Yeah, so please be gentle.
Or a magic pill. No, we are going to speak about one thing and one thing only: skeletal muscle. That is correct. Skeletal muscle is one of the largest and most important organs in the body and has been linked to a longer and better quality of life. If you want to live longer and age well, then I am going to tell you how on this episode of Dr. Dave's 411. Oh, and remember, if you want to see a map of where the real fountain of youth is, go to my website, drdavedegatti.com. Well, okay, there is no actual map for the fountain of youth on my website, but there is a ton of videos, recipes, and yes, the most amazing jokes. And one more thing, I am available to answer any cardiology questions you may have. Simply click on Ask Dr. Dave and type in your question. If I don't answer you in 24 hours, then the service is free and you get your money back. Actually, it's free anyway, and I don't take any money. Now, on with the episode. In the United States and around the world, we focus so much on losing fat, but not enough on building muscle. We speak about being overweight with extra fat, but I want you to consider this, and I want us to now talk about being under-muscled. In fact, a common disease and even a silent epidemic that many people will start to experience after the age of 30 is called sarcopenia. That is correct, sarcopenia, which is defined as the loss of muscle mass associated with aging. After the age of 30, we can begin to lose about 3 to 5% of muscle mass each decade. In fact, look around you or even in the mirror, and you will see the majority of men experiencing loss of muscle mass and increasing fat. Why is muscle mass so important? First, muscle is the largest site for sugar disposal or storage, which can help prevent diabetes and many associated medical problems such as heart disease, dementia, and kidney disease, just to name a few. Next, lack of muscle is associated with increased risk of falls and fractures, which can be deadly as we age. Furthermore, when we lose muscle mass, we can develop an imbalance in our hormone levels. Our stress hormones like cortisol increase, insulin, also known as the fat hormone, increases, as well as sugar levels. Growth hormone decreases, and testosterone decreases. What makes muscle so great? I mean, isn't it just there to show off on the beach in a Speedo? Well, maybe not a Speedo. Muscle is living and very active. When it comes to improving many different aspects of our health, muscle is important. Muscle is not just for looks or moving, it actually secretes very important molecules. When we squeeze or contract our muscles, we force our muscle to release amazing molecules called myokines. Let me say it again, myokines. Myokines have been shown to have the following beneficial effects: burning fat, increasing muscle mass, improving blood sugar levels, improving brain function, improving blood flow, decreasing inflammation, improving bone strength, and even helping to suppress certain cancers such as breast and colon cancer. So, how can we treat sarcopenia and build muscle? There are two main ways. First, exercise more with resistance training. No matter your age, it is never too late to start exercising. In general, try to do full body movements such as bodyweight exercises, including squats, hip extensions, sit to stand, and push-ups, which are both very easy to do with the assistance of a nearby counter or chair. Next, try to exercise a minimum of 3 days a week and consider hiring a trainer or joining a gym. And remember, speak with your healthcare provider before starting to exercise. Next, increase our protein intake. Protein intake is critical to building muscle. Protein is very important because it contains amino acids, which are essential for building muscle. Dietary protein is critical to get all of the amino acids, and different foods have different types of protein. The easiest way to get protein in our diet includes eggs, Greek yogurt, lean white meats, beans, and fish. How much protein? Most nutrition experts recommend eating about half your weight in grams of protein each day. So if I weigh 160 pounds, then that would be approximately 80 grams of protein. Now, I must warn you, the amount of recommended protein can vary significantly, so the above is a rough but easy estimate. Depending on how much you exercise or additional medical conditions, you may require higher or lower amounts of protein. But if you cannot obtain the recommended amount, then you can add branched-chain amino acid powder to your diet. How about if you are a vegan or vegetarian? It is difficult to obtain enough amino acids and protein through a vegan diet, and it would take a significant amount of extra food. Again, there are protein shakes and branched-chain amino acids you can use to supplement as needed. So there you have it, skeletal muscle and the fountain of youth. Okay, who wants to hear a famous Dr. Dave joke? My first car was a muscle car. Every morning, I had to push it to start. What cereal builds muscle the most? Corn Flex. Corn Flex? Okay guys, I'll stick with cardiology. Until next time, this is Dr. Dave.